At 15, you start getting to comedy. At that time, that's when you start doing stand-up?
14, yep.
Like, why comedy? Like that's like one of those things where most 15-year-olds aspire to be an athlete or a musician. You don't, at least in my generation.
Well, I was playing football at the time, but I was in New York and my uncle, we were watching this thing called Young Comedians, and Eddie Murphy was on there. And I was like, oh, that's what I'm going to do. He's like, okay. I said, yeah, that's what I'm going to do right there. I'm going to do that right there. So I saw Eddie Murphy do, Eddie Murphy probably was 17 on this HBO special called Young Comedians. He was funny. I was like, damn, just to see him on there, I was like, damn, I could do that shit. And that's what really sparked it.
So how old were you when you actually hit the stage for the first time?
I was 14.
So at 14, you was on the stage?
Yeah.
Man, what was that like?
The first time on stage?
First time on stage.
Well, what you don't know is when you get on stage, it's a blinding light there. You get used to it over time.
Okay.
But when you get on stage, there's a light and everybody goes like this. So first, I'm like, damn, can you turn that light off? And I made a joke. I was like the police pulling me over. The crowd went, that's funny, buddy. So I incorporated that into my act. Next time I said it wasn't funny, though. It's like the police pulling me over. Crickets.
Oh,
crickets. Man. But I started in San Diego.
Okay.
Where we were, my family was living. I was being raised there. And place La Jolla Comedy Store.
Yeah.
So we would go out there and me and my partner Earl had a car. We put $2 of gas in that sucker, $2 there, $2 back in a Galaxy 500.
Get into it.
Getting there. Go out to La Jolla. Then we go to the Dollar Movie on Tuesdays. And that's how it really began.
Okay. And so then you end up eventually going to Broadway and doing your thing on Broadway?
I was, I'm going to tell you, no. I went to New York and did this raggedy, it's an off-Broadway play.
Okay.
Which I was horrible in. It's the same place. We would rehearse in the same place we did in the National Black Theater on 5th and 25th is where basically Uptown Comedy Club was.
Okay.
It was just a space above the mosque there, the Nation of Islam Mosque.
Okay.
So upstairs was a space that people rented the National Black Theater, to do plays and whatever. I mean, but then that ended up being a comedy club about the size of this damn room. That's where, you remember the Apollo?
Yep.
Everybody from the Apollo had to audition in this room, in that room above the National Black Theater.
Gotcha.
So we would go, that's where, it wasn't a lot of shit for black actors, black comedians, nothing for black comedians. So you either go to the comic strip, this is back in New York.
Okay.
So comic strip, Catch a Rising Star, Dangerfields, or you go to the Village, the Cellar, Barber's Room. I remember one time I performed at this room where it just had a bunch of rare carpets and a mic. It's just a room with carpets everywhere. Just carpets and a mic. A guy named Colin Quinn, I don't know if you know who he is. He got me to the gig there. And Stand Up New York, me and Seinfeld opened up Stand Up New York on the West Side.
Oh, damn.
New York. It was a small ass stage. He was headlining. I was middling. There was somebody else. I forgot the guy. Tall, skinny dude who was an MC all over New York. Yeah, that's Yeah. This was 16, 17.
You know what? I didn't realize in the comedy world, man, y'all be having like rapper beef within comedians. Like,
It's always been a little bit of that. A little bit of beef. He stole my joke, motherfucker, what? And yeah, always been a little. I've seen comedians, Richard Pryor's notorious for whooping a motherfucker's ass.
Oh man.
Oh man, Richard Pryor. I mean, I don't know what it is. It's some.
What's the craziest beef story you seen that the public wouldn't know? Because it seemed like y'all beef don't get out like rappers do. It kind of seemed like it stayed within y'all realm.
Mine got out. Mine got with what's his name? Cat Williams.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, we was but it wasn't really a beef. It was him talking shit and me going, "Nigga, I'll whoop your ass when I catch you." And it was just.
Where does it stem from? Like, was it just like you heard him talk on stage, you online? Like,
well,
where
mine was over money.
Okay.
And he owed me some money. He figured he didn't owe me money, and I was like, "Okay, when I see you, I'm gonna see you." So when I saw him, he pulled a gun out on me, and I was like, "Then the gun, he had no bullets in the gun." Because we know that because he was trying to do some old movie drama shit where he dropped the gun down. I don't need no gun for you. And my partner Otis picked the gun up like, it ain't got no fucking bullets. I tried to catch this nigga. I was all out of breath. Shit. You little fast motherfucker.
But
yeah.